Hey guys, it's Catherine and you're watching CUKpop Today, and this video is just kind of wrapping up 2016, everything that I didn't really talk a whole lot about in my other video. I also will be coming out with a kind of a different video tomorrow for Studio Saturday, so stay tuned for that. But this video I'm going to be covering my favorite debuts, some of the headlines that came out this year, and my favorite MVs of 2016. So my favorite debuts, and this is in no particular order. I was not going to rank this. They're brand new. There's not much to show of them, so you can't really rank them right now. But these are just the ones that I really enjoyed. Pentagon. Pentagon came out strong in their single, and I feel like that's what a lot of people saw. Not many listened to their actual album, but I took the time and I listened to the album, and their self-titled album is honestly one of the best debuts of 2016. Like, that is not just, oh, they came out with a really good song, which was Gorilla, and it was a good song, but if you take the time to listen to their album, they came out with songs that were 10 times better than Gorilla, and they weren't just all kind of hard hitters. Like, there were some ballads on that album too, so it really showed Pentagon very well and everything that they can do. The video showed all their dancing, which was really good, but then the album showed that they can rap, they can sing, and they can just do it all. So I'm really interested to see where Pentagon is gonna go. They already came out with another mini album, which was fairly good, but my favorite was their self-titled one. NCT 127 and Dream.
Fire truck.
Woo! 2016 was the year of neo-culture technology, and it's already in 2017. Like, they're already taking over this year as well. But NCTU really, I think it was a really strong choice to open up with NCTU because, as we all know, the Seventh Sense just killed us all. Like, that was one of the best, actually, sorry, the best debut of 2016. And then NCT 127 followed them, and it was still, they kept it up. They kept up the whole hard-hitting, strong vibe, and they came out with an album which was really good. And then NCT Dream came along, and it was completely different. They were like, you know what, we've got some groups for the older women, or, you know, the older teenagers, and now let's come out with one for the young girls, which was really cute, and I like that idea from SM. NCT Dream, I don't personally follow them just because it's not my style, and the boys are basically babies, so it's, I don't know, it feels a little weird, but I will admit, they do work, and they work just as hard as U and 127. Astro. And if you couldn't tell from this year, Astro is probably my favorite one on this list. Just, they've come out with so much, and they're not even a year old. So it just shows how much they're willing to work. And then each of their music videos was so cute and unique. I really love Breathless, and then I love Confession. Hide and Seek was perfect for them, and it really showed that, hey, we're a bright and shiny group, which, by the way, they covered Shiny, which blew me away. I made a reaction video to that, so go watch it. And just Astro just give me so many happy, good feelings, and I love watching them, and I think they really, really came out strong, and they already performed at KCON. They weren't even like half a year old yet, and they had performed at KCON, so if that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what will. Romance.
넌 나를 미치게 해요 아무리 생각해도 you 너 아님 안 되겠어.
Now I know I just gushed about Astro, but Romance is probably my favorite debut of 2016, and I feel even more strongly about it just because they were so underrated. Not a lot of people paid attention to them, and I feel like as the years go by, they'll get their shine, they'll get it, like they'll do the damn thing, and people will finally realize like they are nothing but pure talent. Like it's not even like, oh, we dance and we have all these crazy music videos. Like they are just nothing but vocals, which is incredible. And they're Mamamoo's brother group. So Mamamoo, I feel like, started out pretty well, but kind of the same situation. Just because they come from a very small company, not a lot of people really paid attention to them. And now look where Mamamoo is. Like Mamamoo is charting, and they're winning awards, and they're doing stuff. So like, I hope that the same goes for Romance, because they are just so ridiculously good. By the way, they just came out with a new mini album, so go check that out. And the last one is Card.
My real lady 왜 놀리니 널 향한 호기심의 깊이님이 놀림이 날 더 미치게 만들어 널 몸 놀림이 날 커피와 머핀 조화로 놀림이 비모은 실소화초 내게 헌신소와 위험이 걸음 매 순간을 거룩 한 찰나의 찬란한 아름다움 너의 버팀목이 되어 지켜주는 한 시차 모두 맡겨도 돼요 매일 날 노래 불러줘요 oh 나나나.
Card, wow, K-A-R-D. This group I have so many hopes for. I wish good things for them because all they have done is come out with a single and it just kind of like blew up. Like they're already so good, and not only in their rapping, their singing, but just their music style and their dancing. If you have not seen their performance video, please go watch that because it is one of the best choreographies I feel like of the year, and it came out so late in the game that like I don't feel like a lot of people watched it, but it's good. And them themselves, like you can just tell like they're humble, they know that what they're in, like the situation they're in is very new, very different for K-pop, and they know that it's probably very precarious. So even though they have this really big hit single, they're not in the clear yet. Like this is, co-ed is not something that has succeeded in K-pop yet, and really the rest of the world, like the rest of the world, they always just put boys together or girls together, and no one has really put together a co-ed group. So this is very new, not just for K-pop but for the world. So they know that, and you can just tell like they're a little hesitant, but I really hope that 2017 they go out and they just do what they want to do. They take chances, they take risks, because I think it'll pay off. Like they're grown enough, they're attractive enough, they have a really good sound so far, and I kind of like the interchangeable members with Youngji and this other guy, so I wish them well for 2017. Some of the headlines that I think were probably the biggest, obviously all the girls. The girl groups in 2016 were just dropping, and it really made me sad. Kara, 21, 4 Minute, and I mean, there's just really nothing to exactly say. I mean, it's just a feeling, but there's really nothing to say about that. For me, probably out of the 3 major girl groups, I know there were some other groups that didn't do well and had to disband as well, but for me, out of the 3 major girl groups, 4 Minute was probably the hardest hitting for myself. I knew Kara, like, knew that what they had done for K-pop and how respected they were, but I didn't actually listen to them. And then 21, I think we all saw it coming. So that one as well wasn't as big a surprise as 4 Minute. 4 Minute, I mean, they were doing well. They had just come out with singles. They'd come out with a really great album. And then all of a sudden, just one day, it's no more. So for me, 4 Minute was the hardest one to take, and it was really sad. And then just kind of what have happened since then with all the members, you know, unfollowing, not talking to each other. So it's just been messy, and it's not been the greatest breakup of all time. Another one, which now I've made peace with it, now I've moved on, but Iron's marijuana scandal and his problematic lyrics. So I was a huge Iron supporter, like when he was on Show Me the Money and everything, and I saw him and I was like, wow, this boy, he's good. Like, he's gonna go places, he's gonna do very well once he gets off of this gross show, but he's gonna do very well. And he did for a time. Like, he came out with singles, he came out with, you know, some songs he featured, like on Jang Hyun's song. And so I was kind of like, all right, you know, he's on the rise. Like, he's gonna do fine. I don't gotta worry about him. And then he had to go and get himself in trouble with the law and smoke marijuana, which I'm not exactly opposed to smoking marijuana. Like, I don't do it, but if someone else does it, I'm not like, you're a bad person, how dare you. But when you live in a country, you know, that doesn't approve of smoking marijuana, why would you even tango with that? Like, why would you chance that? So just that kind of stupid mistake and getting caught, and then some other members of his like hip hop crew getting caught as well, just really messy. I was still willing to support him because I don't think that it's that big of a deal, but then he had to come out with his song and his problematic lyrics, which I actually made a whole video about, and explain that I'm no longer supporting him. So that whole situation last year kind of bummed me out because I really had high hopes for him, and then he just kind of messed it all up. Yu-chun, accused of sexual assault, was very like major for me because at the time when the news had or the rumors had come out, I was actually a fan. Like, I'm a fan of TVXQ OT5, and I'm a fan of JYJ, and then when I learned that news or heard the rumors, I was kind of like, wow, like, that's huge, and that's not something that I would have supported. And so, like, I would have been I was very upset, and I was very kind of just, I can't believe that he would do something like that. At the time, we didn't know that they were just rumors or lies told by the women, but it just really bummed me out. And then I thought that it was kind of this ray of hope, but it turned out in his trial that he didn't assault them, but he was with them. So we found out from like text messages, I think, and just this whole trial has just put a damper. Like, we still don't really know the outcome exactly, but just the whole trial, I think, has just kind of been a sucky thing, because it messes up his career, and it just really bums me out that, like, now this is gonna be on his career. You know, this is just kind of taint his name, and it really makes me sad. I mean, what happened with the women and him possibly not paying them, not, you know, keeping his word with them. We found out he didn't assault them, but he was not exactly respectful of them, in terms of just like them doing a job and him not keeping his end of the bargain. That really bums me out, and I mean, that sucks for the women as well. But I mean, his career it's not in the best of shape right now, so hopefully he can pick it back up and do better in 2017. Because 2016 was just not a good year for him. BY winning Show Me the Money 5. This year, wow, 2016, I mean, we had to come back from Show Me the Money 4, which was just probably the trashiest, grossest season that Show Me the Money had to date. And so I had no hopes for Show Me the Money 5. I was like, this is gonna be crap, this is gonna suck. And there were tons of like idols that were auditioning, so I was like, okay, you know, like not all of them I already knew were qualified enough to be on Show Me the Money 5, and I was just kind of like, this is not gonna be a good year. And then BY came, and throughout the whole season he delivered, and it was almost like by the middle of the season, you knew this boy's gonna win. Like, there's just no doubt. No one can compare to him. CJam was probably the closest one that could compare to him. But even then, in my heart, I was supporting CJam, but in my heart, I knew he wasn't gonna win. But it did make me a little happier to see that the producers of Show Me the Money, they stopped with the BS. They stopped with the going back on their word. They stopped with trying to pull, you know, like twists and, you know, make people, like pit people against each other. Like, they stopped with all of that, and they just gave us a show. Like, they just gave us a competition that was fair, it was honest, and it was good. And I liked all the elements that they included in this season, and I liked how, again, they kept it fair. So when people were gone, they were gone. It made me sad in some cases. I kind of wanted them to have, like, a comeback round, Juno flow, but for the most part, I did really like this season, and I was so happy. I feel like BY, in a while, I haven't seen season 1 and 2, which I know Loco and Swings won season 1 and 2 respectively, but for the last few seasons, I was feeling like no one really, the people that won didn't really deserve it, because Bobby was good, but was he that good? I really feel like it was the fans' votes that got him that win, but okay. And then last season, for 4, I was so bummed that Basic won. I was like, this boy hadn't done, like, this man has not done anything. I'm sorry if he, you know, used to be a great rapper or used to be someone or whatever, but for Show Me the Money 4, he never showed me that he was a winner, and it just, I don't know how that happened, but Minho should have won that season. And so BY winning 5 just, I don't know, it just made me so happy. And I was like, the world is right again, at least in the hip-hop community, not the world, but, you know, K-hip-hop is all good again, because finally someone who has real talent and is like incredible actually won. So yay for BY. And to close out this video, I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite music videos of 2016. I mean, there were tons, and I'm sure I forgot a couple of them. But if you have a list of your favorite music videos from 2016, put it in the comments below, and I'll check them out. And thanks for watching this video. Thanks for keeping up with my top 10s and everything. And like this video, subscribe, follow me on Tumblr and Twitter. Those are down below. And thanks for watching CUKpop Today, and have a good day.
Baby, when I'm all up in it, I'm gonna get lost up in your sea, yeah. And I know when I'm finished, you return this favor back for me. Come in, girl, I'll bring the champagne, and you just bring that body in, and we can do our thing. 내가 했던 말은 거짓말이야. 떠나갔던 말 다 거짓말이야. A lie, oh lie, a lie. 내가 했던 말은 거짓말이야. 제발 가지마, 다 거짓말이야. 지금 나잖아, 걸려들었어. 아직은 아니야. 就这么荒唐，懂你是在说谎。You do it, I do it， 不懂该怎么收场。Oh baby no no， 但你一直 lose control， 一直 lose control。Let me hear you say。너라고 날아가 볼래 나와 함께 가줄래 girl 넌 나의 꿈이 여기에 내 가슴에 정화 발타 girl 우리 시간을 마치 솔직히와 태양이 격차되는 it 예쁘게 묻고 싶어 있는 힘껏 서로를 당기며 사랑을 매듭지 절대 풀리지 않다 서로를 놓을 수 없게 아직 늦은 게 아니라면 너도 나와 같을 수 있다면 받아들이는 게 아니야 내 뜻대로 할 수 있는 건 지금처럼 지지자거나 취한 채로 널 향해 걷는 거 아주 다 완벽할 것 같은데 오늘 밤 카니발의 문이 열면 그땐 정말 날 잊어 끝이란 놀라워요 어제와 같은 밤일 뿐인데 한밤의 카니발은 그 빛보다 정말 뜨거웠다 난 거기서 가는 거 안나는 거 내 안에 담고 불꽃처럼 사라져 세상이 바뀌어 밤하늘의 눈빛 같은 립스틱 샤터 와인빛 컬러 하얀 샴페인 버블의 샤워 평생에 한 번일지도 몰라 꾹 참았던 본능이 튀어올라 널 향해 소리 질러 louder 이 순간을 놓치지 마 Girl, it's the pressure 지금 날 끌어도 생각뿐이 가고 느껴져 들려줘 세계가에 다시 숨쉬죠 Press my 대답해줘 Do it fast, do it slow You control the tempo Forever you are young 나리는 꽃잎들 사이로 베어 달린 내 힘으로 Forever we are young 넘어져 다치고 아파도 끝없이 달린 내 꿈을 향해 Forever